Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are back. Yay. So today I want to show you guys 8 redstone circuits and interesting game mechanics that will be useful in farms. So yeah, if you like this video, make sure to leave a like. And let's get into the first one. This first one is a monostable circuit. So this monostable circuit gives out 2 game ticks of redstone signal or 1 redstone tick, and what you can do with it is you can make sticky pistons spit out their block without retracting them, and retracting them like that. And you can actually use this for multiple stuff. So if you put this second repeater to the second delay, it will give out 4 game ticks or 2 redstone ticks, and it's also the same for the rest. So this will give out 8 game ticks of redstone signal or 4 redstone ticks. So it is quite useful. So let me show you. You can see that the piston is much more slower. So this is very important in redstone redstone machines. So the next one is a item sorter, but it is the 64 stackable items sorter. So it works like this. Let me just show you first. So this is currently sorting gold block. So I also put some white concrete in it, and it will automatically sort out the gold blocks, and it will come down to here, and the rest will come to this chest. So let me just take this out, and now the gold block is going into the system. And as you can see here, all of the gold blocks came down here, and the rest are up here. So the way that this works is very simple. So let me take out these gold blocks, and the way it works is like this. So the items are in this chest, and they will travel through this hopper, and because there is another hopper underneath this hopper, the items will try to travel down to this hopper, but because you cannot stack the white concrete block or any rejected block on top of all of these slots, so they will automatically be rejected and come to this chest. But because the gold blocks, so the gold blocks are able to stack into these slot. So if you put, so the items will be able to come down to this hopper, and this is a system where it keeps the first slot to be always 41, and if there are any more gold blocks, it will let this hopper be unlocked, and the items will be able to come down to this chest. So if the number reach 41, it will stop, and that will make this first slot always be 41. And this is very useful especially if you want to make a storage system. So for this I made a small kind of storage system to simulate what it will looks like. So this is for the dropper, this one is for the redstone block, the redstone torch, redstone dust, and repeater. So I prepared this chest right here. So it has all of the items that can be sorted, and there are also items like diamond blocks or magma blocks that will be rejected, and they will go into that cactus and break it. So you can see here. So you can see all of the diamond blocks and the magma blocks all went into this cactus, and the rest are sorted. So yeah, and this is tileable, so you don't have to do any special adjustments or anything. And yeah, it's this simple. So the next one is a scaffolding kind of thing. So this third one is a way to power a line of blocks that is 1 game ticks apart or 3 game ticks apart. So the way that it works is this trapdoor now is acting like a solid block underneath this scaffolding block, and for now the distance is 0 because there is a solid block underneath this scaffolding block. And if you power this scaffolding block, it will no longer support this scaffolding block, and it will connect to this scaffolding block, and this will become distance equals 1. If you look at the F3 screen that I put up, there it says distance 0. So now if I power this, it will become distance 1, and between the powering and the output it is 3 game ticks, I believe. So you can see here, so 25, and this one is 28. So it is one of the ways to get a odd number game tick delay, and this is also very useful if you need to power a line of blocks that is 1 game tick apart. So 28, this one is 29, 30, and it goes on. So yeah, this is very useful. And the next one, the fourth, which is node blocks are actually very useful for if you want to update any pistons or anything. So this here is powering this block, which is diagonal from the piston, and there is no way to update it. And of course you can use pistons to update the piston, but you can actually also use node blocks, and it will update the pistons when it retracts or extends. So very useful, and it doesn't make any additional noise. And you can also put it here, but it will make noise. But if you don't want it, you can place a block on top of the node block, and there is no noises. And now for the fifth, which is you can use trapdoors to trick the Minecraft mobs to fall into a pit or anything, because by default the mobs think that all of these trapdoors, either they are open or closed, they will think that they are all closed. So they will think that they can walk like this and get something. So they think they can walk over, but you can open the trapdoor and the mobs will still think that they can walk through, and they will fall into the pit. So let me show you. So you can see there. I will show you once more. So you can see the zombie pigmen voluntarily dropped into the hole. So this is very useful when you are making mob farm. And this next one is also quite interesting, because this will also help you make mob farms. So have you ever wondered how people make creeper farm that doesn't produce any other mobs? So some of you might know already how they make it. So the reason behind this is also very interesting. So if you look at the creeper's hitbox, you can see that the creeper's hitbox doesn't hit the trapdoor up there. So that means that creeper can spawn in this space. But if you see like skeletons or zombies, you can see that they almost take up all of the space of a 2-block height space. So they cannot spawn in this space. So that only makes creeper able to spawn in the whole entire farm if you make the whole entire farm this height. Okay, moving on. So we are back with another redstone kind of circuit. So this is a pulse extender. So you can see the pulse extends quite long, and you can make the pulse even longer by adding more comparators. So you can see it will be more longer. So how does this work? So once you power this block or power this redstone dust, it will be at 15 signal strength. So because redstone comparators can bring the same signal strength and output it at the same signal strength. So it will be like this. This is 15 and it goes through this comparator and it will come out as 15 redstone strength. And because there is one more block to travel, it will cut down to 14 and goes into this comparator, go into this block, and this will be powered and will be at 15 signal strength. Go back into this comparator and come out as 14 and 13 and then 13, 13, 12, and it goes on and on until this is 1, goes through this comparator and come out as 1. And because it cannot, and because it is 1, it cannot power this redstone dust because it will be 0, and the whole pulse extender stops. So you can see it, and you can see the what I'm talking about. You can see look at the number right here, here and here. You just saw it. So for this is also the same, but because the signal will need to travel one more comparator per site, so the pulse will be extended by 2, and can also see the same thing happening. So yeah, that is the pulse extender. And the last one, I said it very often, and it is the 0 tick. So you can achieve 0 tick by doing this. And why 0 tick is very useful? Well, you can use 0 tick for farms. So this is a 0 tick bamboo farm, and it is very efficient, and it is the one of the fastest way to make bamboo farm, sugarcane farm, and some other farms that can use this mechanic. And you can also use it for things like this. So normally it won't be this fast, but because this is 0 tick, it can move very fast. And also this is another way to achieve 0 tick. So this is the output, and it is the same. So that is the 0 tick. And that will do it for today's video. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like and also subscribe so you never miss any future contents. And for now, I'm Froxty, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!